I guess there's gonna be a fight of some sort here.
I followed your trail this far. Unless I draw the primal out of you, it all comes undone.
You're just like everyone else. Suddenly you're worth something.
What the fuck?
Let me go. Why am I not surprised?
She froze time.
Is this reality or the primal?
We're disposable. Replaceable. Only as good as the marks we provide. No.
What the hell's going on?
The pain is getting worse. But there is a cure for the glue. I'm gonna show everyone that death is better than this shit-stained existence.
Here we go.
Don't!
Whoa!
I was bad, that I corrupted the primal.
Oh, come on, what is she doing? Don't make more monsters, you bitch. Making more goddamn monsters.
Trade, doesn't it?
Well, let's save. She made a ton of them. God damn it. That one's not going to move unless I distract it. Maybe I can just walk right by it. Unless this one turns around. We'll try to walk by the other one. Oh, come on. Don't just fucking crouch there. What are you going to do? Just take a shit? Pop a squat? Get out of here, man. Oh, good.
So this is it. This is how it ends. Garrett, the master thief, come to finish the job.
Whoa! Oh my god! I think it made him more powerful.
Step into the light. Garrett, I'm slipping. You think you're precious?
Ah! Well, I'm dead. She fucking slaughtered my ass. What the hell was that? Ouch.
Into the light. Come out, Garrett.
Oh my god! He could fall through the ship and die. What the heck? He fell right through the ship and died. Whoops. Garrett slipped on a fucking rock. A banana peel. Oh good, she almost killed me.
I'll find you.
I don't want to do that. He doesn't... Stop doing that. Oh my god! He won't just stop and grab the rock. He keeps moving. He keeps jumping over the hole. Wow.
I'll find you.
There.
You think your precious stone can save you?
Dude, what the fuck? He dies so fast, dude. Let me try going the other direction first.
Step into the light. You think your precious stone can save you?
Dude. Wow.
Into the light.
I know where two of the pieces are. I don't know where the third one is.
Garrett, I'm slipping. You think your precious stone can save you? What are you gonna do? Kill me? Stop hiding.
There it is. I did it. Did it work? I think it worked. Now what? Now what the fuck do I do? I can't run anymore. Yeah, it won't let me run anymore. I gotta walk super slow. Have to slowly walk around. No, this doesn't work. Oh wait, yes it does. Here we go. Oh, who the fuck that guy was? It's not Orion, is it? Alright, take her power.
Just get the job done.
Ah! The dawn's light.
Garrett! Garrett, I'm slipping!
Again?
The claw! Give me the claw! Garrett!
What the fuck's he doing? Why is he reaching for your hand?
Garrett!
What? What just fucking happened? Why did he open the book? What? I don't get it. Sure. Great ending. Great ending! What the fuck was that? That's the ending? He opens the book, some kind of primal power comes out of the book, then he throws the claw at her, she disappears, but the claw is now embedded in the wall next to him. End of the game, credits. What? So you don't know if she died, you don't know if she survived, you don't know what the fuck happened, and that's the end of the goddamn game? Oh my god. That was probably one of the worst endings of a game I've ever seen in my life. How the fuck do you know anything about what happened? You know nothing. You end with nothing. They tell you nothing. What the fuck? Wow. Well. Wow. Alright, so. Hold on a second, everyone. Here, I'm going to dramatically lower the game volume so that we can talk a little bit about this game. Let me put it this way. This game, I feel, is a game that unfortunately should not have ever come out. And here's why I say this, okay? The game Thief is not a bad game. It's not. Thief has a lot of interesting elements. It has a lot of great art design, good voice acting, an interesting story until that horrendous ending. But the problem with Thief is this. The original Thief series started out as the first series, you know, what was it? It was either the late 90s or early 2000s when it was a PC-only series, and it was basically the first games of its kind where in a first-person environment, you weren't just shooting everything, you could actually do sneaking, stealth, this kind of missions, right? This was the game that brought this to mainstream gaming. And then, of course, you had 2 sequels, and then Thief went away for a while. While Thief was gone, other games took up the reins and added to the formula of this first-person sneaking. You had games like Deus Ex Human Revolution. Just, a year and a half ago, we had Dishonored. Games where not only could you sneak and be as stealthy like you want to, but you could also do other things, right? You could do combat abilities, you could do crazy teleportation, you could do all these other things. So I think what ended up happening was this. The game Thief has been gone for so long that when they tried to come back and they tried to make it a new game and reboot the series, they said, well, we should have some of those things that are more modern. So, of course, here they're giving you powers with combat. With one hit, you can knock a guy over, you know what I mean? Which, that shit wasn't in the original Thief games. The original Thief games, you were trying as much as possible to never, ever do hand-to-hand combat. This game seems like they actually have a build, which is the build I used, where you could actually be good at hand-to-hand combat. So it's almost like the game has an identity crisis. It wants to be like its old self. The problem is that since the series has been gone, modern games have already advanced the formula of this first-person sneaking gameplay. So if this game had come out with no combat abilities, people would have probably said, well, this game is too archaic. It feels like we've progressed past this, and now here we are stuck in the archaic past with a game that doesn't have all the things that are in other modern games that have sneaking. So really, this game was damned if you do, damned if you don't. In this case, it did. It decided to add in more things, more modern things, and I don't think it does very well. It doesn't really hold up. I think that, unfortunately, this was a game that when it was new, you know, a decade ago or more ago, it was revolutionary, but this time it doesn't bring anything new to the table. The fact that they're just rebooting it for the sake of rebooting it, probably just to think that, oh, look, it's next-gen consoles, people will rush out and buy this because now it's one of the first games on next-gen consoles that's cross-platform, and people want to experience the graphics of the game. Keep in mind all the bugs that we had during the game, including audio bugs where the dialogue of the people in the streets was all glitched out and they were saying stuff multiple times. Problems with clipping itself, getting stuck on certain areas, not being able to move, all kinds of stuff. There was a lot of things in the game that lacked polish, while other times the game had amazing amounts of polish and it seemed really good. So, I think that if you are a fan of this kind of first-person sneaking, you will like the game, because if you take your time with the game and you go through and you look for every collectible and you try to solve every mystery. I mean, how many safes did I find in the game that I knew the combination versus how many that I found that I didn't? If I had gone and taken more time to go around and sneak around and find all the stuff and pickpocket every guard and do all the stuff that you probably were used to doing from the old Thief games, then you probably are going to like the game a hell of a lot. But unfortunately, I think in this modern day and age, how many people really have the patience for that? And let's be honest here. How many people have the patience for that anymore? Where it's like, well, I can beat the game within 5 hours if I rush through the campaign. It's probably true. If you completely know what you're doing and you completely rush through the campaign of this game, you can probably beat this game that fast, okay? But that ending was complete and utter shit. Completely cryptic and vague. No defined answer on what the hell happened to Aaron. After a good story that hooked you about the saga of two brothers who are struggling for power over the city, and you're a thief that gets thrown in between there with a supernatural twist when Aaron accidentally falls on top of this primal energy, and the whole game you're trying to figure out what's going on with her. You find out she's alive, you go after her, you finally rescue her, and then it just fucking craps on its own head. I mean, what was that? And I hate to say it, but if there's going to be a DLC for this game, and that's DLC is going to have the real ending of the game, that is poor bullshit. Especially when Square Enix pulled that shit already with Final Fantasy 13-2. They got massive shit for it, and now they're going to fucking do it again with this game. I'm not saying that's definitively what they're doing, but if that's what they're doing, that's bullshit. Because people paid $60 for your fucking game. We shouldn't have to pay more money to get the real ending. So I can see, I could see some of the things, some of the things in this game shine, right? It's just that it lacks that final professionalism, having that many bugs in the game not seeming to know what it wants to be, right? The one thing I do have to call bullshit on is that previous to when I was about to start doing this playthrough, apparently a lot of reviewers came out saying the game was short. Those reviewers are fucking dishonest assholes, because the game is not fucking short at all. Look at this. I did a full playthrough. It took me a ton of time. In fact, I can't tell you definitively how long it took me, but I know I did at least 2 streams where I played for an hour and a half to 2 hours each. I did one main stream where I played for about 4 hours, and tonight I played for about 2 hours. So how are you going to tell me that this game is in at least 8 hours long? And keep in mind, I didn't do a lot of the optional stuff. There was more side quests I didn't do. There was a lot of the items in the last 4 chapters of the game I wasn't looking for. So I call bullshit on these assholes. I really did. Seriously. So, it is what it is. However, I know some people will be interested in checking it out. Some people won't. I say, take everything these reviewers say with a grain of salt. And, I decided, regardless of what these idiots were saying, that I wanted to check the game out. And I'm happy I did. I actually had a lot of fun playing it. I think that it's actually an interesting game. Is it anything groundbreaking? No. Is it anything that in 2 months' time, am I really even going to remember the game? No, I'm not. Really, honestly, there was nothing amazing or groundbreaking or revolutionary about the game. There's nothing that blew me away. I was hoping, maybe it would be the graphics of the game because it's on PS4 and this is the first cross-platform game that I'm actually buying for PS4 that's a new release. It didn't. The graphics did not blow me away, and in fact, there were many frame rate problems, especially during the stuttering cutscenes, which makes no sense. The cutscenes aren't even on the fly. They're pre-rendered, and those are the things that stutter. It makes no effing sense, right? And there were many other frame rate issues, and it really sucks when the frame rate issues happen during an action sequence where you need to be running fast, right? So, I don't know. I think that what this was, in my honest opinion, this was a current gen game, meaning Xbox 360, PS3, that once they got word that, oh, the next gen's coming out, they upped the resolution and the details, and they basically, you know, ported it quickly as easily as they could to the next gen, and this was not meant to be a next gen game. Compare that with other games now that are actually being announced are only going to be on next gen. There's some huge ones, including Batman Arkham Knight, that was just announced yesterday, I believe. That's going to be next gen and PC only. That's going to be the true test of these next gen consoles. I don't think this game should be. I think that this game was a port that had issues, and that's the bottom line. Okay? So, that's about all I have to say about the game. And for a rare occurrence here, look, they actually allow you to speed up the credits to actually get through here quickly, because most credits do not. And let's face it, we know that a lot of these games have such long-ass credits. Look at this. Do we need to know everyone who works for fucking Square Enix Publishing and Square Enix Europe? No, we don't. I don't need to know who the fuck these people are. They didn't do shit for this game. They didn't do shit. Do I live in fucking Germany or France? No, then why do I care about those people? This is another thing. This is just laziness. We're going to make one credits that are going to run in every single version of our game worldwide, where 75% of the credits won't apply to the audience who's watching it because we're so fucking lazy. When are they going to fix these credits? I've been doing this since 2008. I'm tired of looking at this shit. Right? Here's where I should see. Square Enix America. This is what applies to me. This is the only thing that should be in my fucking credits. Not 2,000 other fucking worldwide studios, because Square Penis is too fucking lazy to take that shit out of the credits and localize the credits. Assholes. Alright. It's still going, by the way. Idol Shanghai. Oh my god. Idol Shanghai. Alright, let's up the music again so we can hear it. The final plugs. Is there anything here at the end of the credits? Yes, it says completed. The Dawn's Light completed. Used aggressive actions and overcame opponents by any means necessary. Predator. I had 12 kills or knockouts out. I was supposed to get 14 to get a special challenge. And, alright, what happens after you continue? You actually go back to your clock tower, huh? Fucking Ido Shanghai. End of game. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. You're now free to explore the city further and replay any chapters or client jobs. So there you go. At the end of the game, you're basically kind of getting a new game plus or continuation game where you have the option to do more side missions that you might have missed during the main campaign of the game, or to just explore the city and explore all the optional rooms and such that we found in the city. So our final tally here, I found one of the Serendi Stone Circles, one of the Pinned Castanets, one of the White Ridge Duties, nothing of that, so that's fucked, 4 of the Memories of the Dead Rings, 2 Mortal Coil Bracelets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, I took 6 of what looks to be 12, right? I think it's 12 total. I could be wrong, it could be 14 total plaques. So there is a lot of content to find if you wanted to go back and find all that shit. Oh, by the way, in paintings, I only got 2 because I remember I did not actually get the knife until later on in the game, so I wasn't able to get a lot of the paintings from the game. But there is a significant amount of side content to go back and do if you'd like, and I'm sure that there are trophies and or achievements for all of the, you know what I mean? If you get them all, you probably get something for it. I could see that. So there you go. Alright, so that is it for Thief on PlayStation 4. My first PlayStation 4 playthrough of a cross-platform game where I decided to pick the PlayStation 4 version. Unfortunately, in this case, it was kind of a shoddy port with frame rate issues, bugs, and all kinds of other stuff going on. Here's hoping that, you know, as these game developers have more time hands-on with the consoles, that they will not have these kind of issues. And that is going to be it. We're going to wrap it up here for Thief. So, thank you for watching the playthrough, whether you watched on Twitch or you watched on YouTube. I'm appreciative of your viewership. I thank you very much, regardless of the fact that there was a lot of negative press surrounding this game. If you gave it the time of day and you were patient enough to watch the whole playthrough, I am very appreciative of that. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you in the future for more next-gen gameplay, whether, you know, streaming or on YouTube, on demand. Peace out. See you guys later.